This is a query tool of the data collected from a survey of dairy farmers in Wisconsin and Michigan, which is published in the Journal of Dairy Science in 2015 entitled Constraints for Nutritional Grouping in Wisconsin and Michigan Dairy Farms. All data collected is saved in a database to which the user can query and filter to see aggregated data of interest. If the query becomes too restrictive and limits the number of records to 4 or less, the tool will display a message warning the user that those data cannot be displayed to protect the privacy and confidentiality of farmers who participated in the questionnaire. This tool is a live summary of data collected from a survey sent to 1,771 farms from Wisconsin and Michigan. You can query and retrieve relevant summary data from it. The survey was conducted to quantify the proportion of farms that use single diet for all lactating cows, and to better understand the reasons for current grouping strategies and the limitations to grouping for better nutritional management. A questionnaire was mailed to all Wisconsin dairy farmers with greater than 200 lactating cows and to a random sample of grade A Michigan dairy farmers of varying herd sizes. The survey return rate was 20% in Wisconsin and 26% in Michigan. The overview section contains some of the key take-home messages found with the survey, and the questionnaire section shows the questionnaire exactly how it was mailed. In the Tools section, the user can select as many desired parameters by clicking on the plus sign and then clicking Generate Report. By default, the question A0 is selected. If the user does not change anything and generates a report, it will show a number of responses by state, 196 in Wisconsin and 211 in Michigan, in a tabular form. The user always has the option to see the data in a graphical form by selecting Charts on the top right-hand side. In this case, the data represents frequencies, therefore the graph displays a bar, but if the data were continuous, it would display a box plot. So we can now add one more by clicking the plus sign and having here number of lactating cows. This question is different from the state as it reports continuous data and the actual number of cows in each farm surveyed. After generating the new report, the tabular data shows two items, one of the number of farms per state as before, but now it also shows the statistics of the number of lactating cows in total, Wisconsin and Michigan, and it includes the average, the minimum, lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum value, in addition to the standard deviation and the number of observations that had data available to be included in the statistics. These values are represented in a box plot in the graph part of the query results. The data can be filtered either categorically or numerically. For example, a user would like to know what is the production of the Wisconsin farms that have a lactating herd size between 500 and 1,000 cows. The user can now add in a parameter by clicking the plus and putting in rolling herd average. Now we would need to filter the three parameters, and we can start that by clicking Same as Shown Parameters. This will enable filtering, and then it will create a number of filters with other filtering fields. For this case, we can delete the last field, and we can add in a subfield here. We can set the first one equal to greater to, and the second one equal to less than, and then put the value in for 500 and 1,000. As you can see, I only wanted to select Wisconsin, so I clicked on this and I clicked on Wisconsin. And then we also wanted the number of lactating cows between 500 and 1,000. Finally, we delete the last filter, and then we click Generate Report. In this report, we found out that we have 63 farms of Wisconsin that complied with this filter. Out of the 63, 62 of them had data for rolling herd average. The average is about 27,052 pounds, and the box plot in this situation provides a visual representation of the distribution of milk production on these selected farms.